government of the United States has used as a reason, I think, to continue to perpetuate war. But I'm going to read just a little bit more of that letter and see if everybody can figure out what Thomas Jefferson was talking about. And then I'm going to have you kind of put a cap on the conversation and give a nice conclusion so that everybody has, a good feeling in their belly when they get off the radio today. So the quote from Thomas Jefferson in this letter: "What country before ever existed a century and a half without a rebellion? And what country can preserve its liberties if their rulers are not warned from time to time that their people preserve the spirit of resistance? Let them take arms. The remedy is to set them right as to the facts, pardon and pacify them. What signify a few lost lives in a century or two? The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. It is its natural manure." And I think it's safe to say that Thomas Jefferson wasn't saying that we had to get a bunch of people killed every 20 years to have things be right. I think he was saying that if we forget to preserve our liberties as a nation, we might lose them. And it's funny how strangely apropos that statement is today. So, Drake, you want to wrap it up for us?
Certainly. Basically, it's fairly simple. The idea of this plan takes those things into account. It's an idea that, first of all, freedom can be had. It's not free as such. You got to put some effort into it, elbow grease. But it does not necessarily mean you got to bleed. But if you do, don't worry about it. The other part of it is that this may be fairly bloodless, which is the intent, purpose, direction that everybody wants to go. Think of being able to live free. Think of being able to have a job that not only means something, but pays well enough you can live on it. Think of going back to the time when Mom could stay home and actually raise the kids if she wanted to. And then even at the same time have a career. We got the internet. Think about changing from the manual labor that we have now to an age where you have devices that no longer pollute anything. They just produce energy, or they just do their job. Think about not having a car that has wheels, let alone an engine, or requires gas. You're looking at an extraordinary change in our basic way of life. Then add to it the idea that we might be able to be our brother's keeper without it costing us anything much other than the satisfaction, and I'd pay that price anytime, of the smile you get when you help somebody. And I think that pretty much sums it up.
Well, I do want to take the time to thank you, Drake. I know because of some extraordinary information that I get that you have been absolutely amazing in this transition that we're about to experience, and I know it hasn't been easy, and you've had to shoulder a lot of weight, so I want to take the time personally to thank you for what must be an infinite number of people, even if they don't know it yet, for your time and participation in this, and for putting up with all of the negative blowback that comes with being a leader at this point in time, and shouldering the weight of the burden that, quite honestly, your oath that you committed to a long time ago required. So thank you once again. Thank you for everybody that's participated, Dave Corso and Wolf Spirit Radio, Dietra and Freedom Reigns US, and I would want to especially thank Eva Moore for chiming in a couple of times and giving us the good information. I do want to let everybody know that I plan on doing a video documentary on the new information that I've received, and hopefully prepare everybody for maybe some information that they weren't probably expecting to hear. But it's going to help with the transition, and we're going to talk about a lot of the disinformation that's put out there and give some good discernment to what's about to go down in the future. Let me turn the mic over to Eva and let her say goodbye.
It kind of, just to capture the audience that we do have today, what Bill is proposing he's going to put forward is going to be kind of carrying on with what you spoke on, Drake, around the list of people that are, being arrested and the list of people that aren't and why they're not. Bill has come into some new information as of yesterday, and it's kind of breaking. So instead of going into a lot of detail right now, he would like to kind of sit down, controlled interview style on Friday and tomorrow, and put it out so everybody can have a watch, and it'll be a YouTube video.
Thank you,
Excellent.
And I'd like to conclude everything by thanking Blog Talk Radio for sponsoring this radio show, and pass on the positive energy that everybody's going to need very soon, and remind everybody that when the 24-hour notice goes down, 2-3 days to sit and watch your television and stay hunkered down and be happy and be safe is probably going to be necessary. So take advantage of the time that you'll be given, and take the opportunity to get some education about what's really going on in the world, because it's going to come out, and it's going to come out so fast it's going to be trying to drink water from a fire hose. So hold on to your hats. And Drake, thank you very much. It was a wonderful interview, and we'll be turning over the stream. So thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, thank you, Bill, for being here, and you brought forth a lot of questions that we've been receiving in emails constantly, and I'm really thrilled that you brought them out on the air in the manner that you did. They're very concise, and anybody who continues to ask the question, well, I'm going to tell you flat out, I'm going to ignore you.
Yeah.
We're answering hundreds of emails every day with the same repeat questions, guys. There's a Q&A on Wolf Spirit Radio. There will be a Q&A section on the Freedom Reigns website. So, when you call in to ask questions of Drake, please take a look at the Q&A sheets before you ask your questions. It really saves a lot of time. Now, everything that Drake has been bringing forward is really exciting news, and he's talked several times on getting to know your community, working in your community, building in your community. And as I end with each show, guys, be the change that you want to see. If you are looking for a leader, look in the mirror, because you are the leader. And with that, I want to thank everybody, and we'll be back on Sunday on Wolf Spirit Radio. We will take some questions from the audience on Sunday. So with that, thank you all, and good night.
Good night.
Good night.